Under the grip of a corrupt force, the galaxy has forgotten balance. Planets fall, life retreats. Order is written in fire. And where nothing grows, something moved. It's not salvation, not a plan. It's someone who was never meant to matter, but who kept moving forward and changed everything. All units, full speed ahead. No one escapes. She is here, the warrior. For the first time, this close. Legend says she carries the power of the ancients. Today, we take it. Or, we destroy her.
Rezan. We barely made it out this time. I didn't think they'd find us so fast. Whatever. It's their job, to hunt us. Now tell me, did you get what we needed? Did you manage to breach Cortex-7 Blackline?
Yes. I'm in. Pulled what we needed. Masked our trail. Mostly. But they'll know someone was there.
Then we don't have time. Get to the relay. I'll handle the rest. Commander Velnar, we pulled full data from the Dominion cruiser, coordinates, orders, prison logs. We found him, General Theron Kor. He's alive, and he knows where the weapons caches and battlecruisers are. I'm taking our best fighters. We're getting him out. Or this war ends without a fight.
Understood, Aurea. Take whoever you need, and go. Bring him back. No delays.
We're approaching the planet where they're holding General Theron Kor. Rezan, you're coming with me to get him out. Tylos, hold orbit and keep eyes open. If Dominion reinforcements jump in, warn us immediately. Let's get our general back.
Understood. I'm right behind you. We get him out, no matter what's waiting down there.
Copy that. I'll keep the sky clean.
We were lucky, Rezan. You managed to pull the intel from the cruiser, and now we've found this back access point. Without it, we wouldn't have had a chance of getting in. Let's hope the access code we received for this door is the right one.
Aurea, the code doesn't work. I've tried it twice already. Nothing. The prison door's still locked. One more attempt, and the whole place goes on alert. I need your call. Should I risk it, or do we fall back and find another way? Aurea, I never really believed the rumors. When people said you carried the power of the ancients, I thought it was just a story, something made up. But after what I saw back there, now I believe it. You have to tell me how you got those powers.
I didn't choose them. The power chose me when everything else was lost. But if you really want to understand it, you'll have to see where it all began. We'll talk more later. I hear footsteps.
So, they've sent you now, after all the beatings, the threats, the endless nights trying to break me. And when none of it worked, they send in a pretty face to finish the job. Tell me, are you here to ask nicely, or just to watch me fall apart like the others hoped I would?
My name is Aria Veln. I was sent by Commander Velner to get you out of here. But before we move, tell me, do you know where the hidden weapons caches and the remaining battlecruisers are, the ones Dominion hasn't found yet? And are you willing to share that information with the rebellion?
Aurea, if you don't get the general out now, I swear I won't be able to hold them. They're everywhere, coming from all sides, and I've got nothing left to stop them with. You're the only one who can pull this off, but if you sit there any longer, there'll be no one left to save. Maybe you want me to bring you something to drink while you decide. So you're the one they whisper about. Aurea Veln. The rumors were true after all. In that case, what are we waiting for? I don't need a map or coordinates. I'll take you there myself, to the hidden bases Dominion never found. You don't need information. You need someone who still remembers where freedom lives.
General. I know we didn't meet under the best circumstances, and I don't expect your trust. But the galaxy's falling, Dominion doesn't occupy, they erase. Without what you know, we don't stand a chance. Just don't give up.
Aurea, as long as I get to face Dominion in a fair fight, with my feet planted and my head held high, I don't care if you call yourselves rebels. To me, you are freedom, and in the end, that's the only thing worth to fighting for.
You speak like a true general, no politics, no ego, just truth. A man like you inspires more than any chain of command. I'd follow you into battle without hesitation, because you don't just fight with a weapon, you fight with everything you are.
Welcome to the rebel world, General. It's not much, but for those of us still standing, it's home. Rezan will take you from here, he'll introduce you to our commanders. I have a few things to handle, but we'll see each other again, very soon.
These two planets do not appear on any star map. Elendar, hidden in the cosmic dust, where our starfighters are fueled and ready to launch. Nerixis, frozen on the surface, but below, our battlecruisers wait, fully armed. These are our launch points for the counterattack.
Now that the general is here, and with your abilities, Aurea, we might finally stand a real chance, for the first time. This fight isn't just survival, it's a spark. A reason to believe we can actually push back. We've been holding the line for so long, but now, maybe, just maybe, we can turn this war around.
Everyone keeps expecting me to pull off some kind of miracle to win this war against the Dominion, but that's not how my powers work. I just hope the general can lead us to actual battle starships, not the junk we're flying now, so we might actually stand a chance.
The general gave us the location of multiple squadron space fighters, heavy cruisers, all still operational. For the first time, we have the firepower to strike back hard. The Dominion won't see it coming, and they'll feel every second of it. Departure is immediate. Gear up.
We finally have a real chance to strike back against the Dominion. With these fighters and war cruisers, we might reclaim what they stole from us, our freedom. Tell Rezan I want a full report within the hour. How many ships are ready? How many are armed? We're done waiting.
Tell Rhea we've confirmed over 70 to brand new space fighters, and we just received word, 12 heavy warcruisers are fully operational and ready. On top of that, we've recovered 56 older fighters and 7 additional warcruisers. I think it's safe to say we're no longer just a rebellion, we have ourselves a fleet.
We stay here tonight, and by morning I want every ship inspected and ready. We return to planet Astrian at first light. Mechanics must pull every old tracker from the NAV systems. The Dominion knows those signals, we can't afford to lead them straight to us.
Initiate full orbital scan, thermal, magnetic, and atmospheric layers included. Intelligence indicates a possible hidden rebel base on the surface. Flag every signal, energy distortion, or structural anomaly. We do not withdraw until confirmation is absolute.
This is Commander Velner. 2 Dominion warcruisers have been scanning this planet for over 2 hours, and time is no longer on our side. DRAK 9 Squadron, return to base immediately with everything you've recovered from Elendar and Neurixis. I repeat, return is now a top priority.
This is Aria Veln, confirming receipt of your message, Commander Velner. Attack teams are on standby, launch crews have completed refueling and system checks. All small and large combat spaceships are ready for deployment. We are moving now and will reach the surface before the Dominion responds. Commander Velner, we're already en route. The fleet is split into 2 coordinated groups and we're closing in from both directions. We'll reach the target soon. I need your order. Do we engage and destroy on sight, or approach with caution and only strike if necessary?
Aria Veln, this isn't a joke. The last thing we need is the entire Dominion swarming down on us. Open fire the moment you're within range. Not a single enemy ship leaves this region, and no messages get out. Understood?
Rezan Vor, Commander Velner's orders are clear. We divide the fleet, approach from both sides, and strike without delay. First unit to reach firing range takes the shot. Those Dominion ships must be destroyed before they send a single signal. No mistakes. Are we clear?
Understood, Aria. We'll strike from both sides and open fire the moment we're in range. The Dominion warships won't get the chance to react or signal for reinforcements. If we take them down here, this could be the rebellion's first true victory.
Commander Velner, both Dominion warcruisers are down, and the crew, they're cheering like it's the first breath of real freedom. But we know this is just the spark, the true fight starts now. For every world still under Dominion rule, we rise. And we won't stop, until they all breathe free.
Let that be the moment history remembers. When the rebels became an army, when hope turned to fire. We are with you, Aria. The fleet moves on your signal. Let's show the galaxy what freedom really means. We'll be waiting for you down at the base as soon as possible.
Supreme Warden Kaler Thorne, we've lost contact with 2 of our heavy warcruisers under Admiral Saravan's command. They vanished from all tracking systems and have not responded to repeated hails. Their last known trajectory placed them near the outer rim sectors. We suspect interference, or worse.
Then locate them, General. I want wreckage signals or silence shattered. The Dominion does not tolerate uncertainty. If those cruisers fell to rebellion, I want the galaxy to witness what comes next. Dispatch reconnaissance and prepare retaliation.
As you command, Supreme Warden. I will mobilize a long-range recon fleet immediately. If there's a trace to be found, we'll uncover it. And if the rebels are responsible, they'll learn what true annihilation means.
This is a distress call from Serenthal, homeworld of the Xelyari. To any allied rebel forces, please. We are under threat unlike any we have ever faced. Our defenses are crumbling, and millions of lives are at risk. We beg you, if you can hear this, respond before our voice is lost to the void.
This is Elder Vander of the Xelyari, aboard our last surviving vessel, drifting above Serenthal. To the United Rebel Force, please respond. Our cities have fallen, our defenses are gone, and without immediate aid, our species will perish. I plead with you, answer before we are lost forever.
Aurea, this fleet was forged through sacrifice, not chance. Now a distant world calls for help, its people on the brink of extinction. If we intervene, we risk everything we've built. But if we don't, what does that make us?
Commander Velnar, we rose for freedom. That's the fire that fuels every one of us. If we don't step forward now, when someone reaches out with hope, then everything we stand for means nothing. My advice, dispatch 3 dropships and bring the stranger safely to our base.
Thank you for receiving me. Since the day we refused to join the Dominion, their warcruisers have circled our skies. From orbit, they have rained destruction without pause. Cities have fallen, sacred forests burn, and our people shelter beneath the earth, praying the fire above will end.
We now hide deep in the ancestral caverns, far beneath the surface, where the ancient stone still remembers peace. But our supplies are gone, and hunger spreads like a shadow. The children, they suffer the most. Their eyes hold questions we cannot answer, and their silence breaks what little hope remains.
Mother, do you think Father made it off the planet? That he reached the rebels? Maybe he'll come back with them. They could help us. Stop the Dominion. Maybe then we wouldn't have to hide anymore. Maybe we could just live.
Your father is a brave man, and if anyone could reach the rebels, it's him. He fights not just for us, but for every soul still free. And the rebels, they never abandon the innocent. They will come. And when they do, the Dominion will fall. I believe that with all my heart.
I know I have no right to ask this, but I must. Please, save our people, save our planet, save our children, and the future they still deserve. I will step away now, and wait for your decision, whatever it may be.
We don't choose who deserves help. We fight because no one should face the Dominion alone. But we have limited ships, limited fighters. If we move on this, we stretch ourselves thin. And we might not get a second chance.
Why are we still debating this? We're here because we fight for freedom. That's what makes us rebels. The Xelyari asked for help. We don't charge in blind, no. We plan. We strike smart. But we move. Because if we don't, then what are we even fighting for?
You're right, Araya. But you're telling the wrong person. Commander Velnar doesn't need another report. She needs to hear what this fight still means to someone who hasn't lost faith. And if anyone can remind her why we're here, it's you.
Commander, I know the risks. We all do. But the Xelyari didn't ask for a fleet. They asked for hope. If we stand down now, what message does that send? We fight the Dominion not just with ships, but with the promise that no one stands alone. Whoa there, Araya. No need to break the door down. The boarding order's already been issued. I was just about to call you in. We're moving. Because this is who we are. And we don't sit back when others stand alone.
Supreme Warden Kaler Thorn, our long-range cruisers returned from the outer zone. The report is confirmed. Both destroyers were lost, hit by what appears to be a rebel strike force. They caught our units off guard and wiped them out before a countermeasure was even possible.
General Varnek, a rebel army? You insult both my intelligence and the data. There is no rebel army, only scattered fugitives playing soldier. Send a fleet and erase every trace of them from that sector. Now report the situation on Sirenthul. I want everything we know about the Xelyari.
Understood, Supreme Warden. I'll dispatch a fleet at once to eliminate the so-called rebels. As for Sirenthul, our orbital ships have been bombarding the surface for 7 days. The cities, the forests, even the ancient Sanctum Severi thing the Xelyari once held dear, is gone.
Call off the bombardment, General. I want ground forces deployed immediately. Find the Xelyari and erase them, every last one. No survivors. I want Sirenthul to stand as a warning to any world foolish enough to reject the Dominion.
Understood, Supreme Warden Kaler Thorn. I'll issue the order at once. Ground forces will eliminate every last Xelyari. No hesitation, no mercy. By the time the sun sets on Sirenthul, the Dominion's will shall be absolute. No one defies us and survives.
Commander Velnar is on board. All units, report to stations, and prepare for jump. We set course for Sirenthul. What waits for us there won't be easy, but this is why we fight. For those they tried to silence. For a future they said would never come. Let's show them how wrong they were.
Sirenthul awaits, and with it, a choice that could ignite the galaxy.